right. Hi, guys. I'm Bob. Welcome back to Modern Life for the 70's Mind. I actually just finished doing another reaction from Aurora, and that thing was so complicated to try to figure out, and you had to pay so much attention to it that it really fried it fried my brain. Darn you, Aurora. So I thought what I would do is run out a short video here for you guys and kind of just go back in the 70's. Something that's going to be simple. It's a song that I know. I haven't seen this live version of it, but it's a song I know. I don't have to analyze the lyrics. I don't have to analyze the video. I can just sit back and enjoy it a little bit. But before I do that, I am going to pull one thing out of my cabinet of curiosities, and it isn't even really a curiosity, but it's just something that I have such wonderful memories about. Growing up in the 60's and 70's, infomercials were starting to hit it pretty big. And one of the things that were always on the infomercials were the K-Tel records. Look what I got. um, they were kind of like the, I forget what the name of the ones that are out today, like the greatest hits things, but this had some good hits on it. It had, let's see, let me pull this over here. It had um, Lighthouse, Gladys Knights, the Grassroots, the Shylights, Barry White, Sylvia, Jim Stafford, Brownsville Station, um, Little Smoking in the Boys' Room. So, but anyways, they came out with all these K-Tel record hits, and it was fun. I had a bunch of them. Actually, I got rid of all of them, and this one I picked up for like $1. You can see it's a cutout, but I saw it and I just had to get it. So, anyways, good memories growing up listening to K-Tel records. Let me know if you guys got some and if you still have them. I'm just kind of curious. Maybe you could send me a picture. I like to see those old things. Someone from the Netherlands asked me, actually, I think when I first started this channel, to react to a song by Golden Earring called Radar Love. I know it very well. I think it's on everyone's playlist when they're driving, and I wanted to look at a version I hadn't seen before. So I decided to go with a live version from 1973. I've never seen it. I couldn't tell you if it's good or not. I played this much of it because I just wanted to make sure the sound was okay and it sounded fine. So I was torn between this song and another one because I know the original song is like 7 minutes long or something like that. This is only like 3.5. So what they've done is they've cut out that nice big instrumental in the middle of the song that I just love, and I decided to still go with the 3.5 minute one. Um, I assume they just made it more like a radio version. You know, they with the radio versions they cut them short. I wish it was longer, and I wish they had another cut. But it sounded good, and the little bit I saw, the video looked pretty good. So I figured I'd go with this. At least we can get a good feel what it was like. The band was from Holland, and they were quite popular there. I believe they had a slew of hits over in Holland. In the United States, I think they only had like one or two. Obviously, Radar Love, and I don't think that did hit number one. It should have, because to this day, almost everybody still knows Radar Love. And they had one called, I think it was The Twilight Zone or something like that. That was good. I mean, it had a good beat. It was a good song to sing along to. So those, I think, were the only two songs I really know. I've heard a bunch of their songs. They put out a lot of albums because they were formed in like the 1960s, I believe, and they didn't get the hit of Great Our Love until like 73. So they put their dues in for sure. Now, like I said, in Holland, they had a ton of hits. So they were very popular there. Um, let's see, what else can I think of? I think that's about it. This kind of goes out to my mother because my mom was born and raised in Amsterdam, Holland. And she came over, she met my dad in Germany, and then they came to America to live here. So actually, I'm a first generation American on my mom's side. Her whole family still lives there, except for her one sister and her family. Great family. So anyways, so this is out to you, Mom. I love you. And this is by request. We're going to play a little Golden Earring to finish the day off. This is Radar Love from 1973. It's a live cut. Love the 70s.
I've been driving all night, my hands wet on the wheel. There's a voice in my head that drives my heel. It's my baby calling, says I need her here. And it's 4:30 and I'm shifting gear. When she's lonely and the longing gets too much, she sends a cable coming in from above. Don't need to phone it on. We've got a thing that's cold, red I love. We've got light in the sky.
Okay, let's just stop. This is a pretty short song, so I do want to get a couple comments in. It does look like the 70s, doesn't it? I love that look. It looks dated now, but back then it was rock and roll all the way. I just love the 70s. That's why I do this anyways. I can't tell if they're lip syncing or not. I mean, it almost looks like they are, but it could be that it's such an old tape that the voice just isn't matched up to the video properly. I know the vocals are different from the original studio version, so they're not just playing the studio version, and the instruments even sound different. So I do know that sometimes when bands played in settings like this, that they would have a track of at least some of the instruments, sometimes the drums. If there's other sounds that are impossible to create in an environment like this, they would have that. But I don't think this is the case. I just think it's an issue of the audio and the video not syncing up at all. So far it's a fun start. And this is, I don't have to think about what the video means or what the hidden meaning is, and I love it. So here we go. Okay, I better stop this because it's going to get into the end and I won't be able to stop it. So this will be the only other stop I have until the end. They actually did put a little bit of an instrumental into it. They cut it short. I think they cut maybe some of their vocals too, or they might have cut a verse out. It just seems really short. I'm glad they did that though, because that was really, in my opinion, that was a strong point of the song. That instrumental was great, and it's such a great driving song. Even during the instrumental, you got the drums, you got the guitars. If this is not on your driving list when you're driving down the highway in a car, or your mixtape or whatever you want to call it, throw it out because it's garbage. Redo it and make sure you put Golden Earring on that song, because this is the classic driving song. And the singer, doesn't he have a great 70s style voice? I think it's perfect for that era. I really like it. Okay, I promise to play this to the end now. I won't interrupt. Here we go.
No more speed, I'm almost there. Gotta keep cool now, gotta take care. Last car to pass, here I go. And the line of cars drove down real slow. And the radio played that forgotten song. Brenda Lee's coming on strong. And the newsman sang his same song. Oh, one more radar lover gone. When I get lonely and I'm sure I've had enough, she says the comfort coming in from above.
That's really fun. First off, what's wrong with this crowd? They cheered at the end, but before they were just sitting there on their hands. Come on, this is Radar Love, baby. You don't act like that when they're playing this song. Can you tell I like this song? Um, I have nothing but respect for this band. They hung in there doing their thing for a lot of years. Like I said, they started like in the early 60s and they went 10, 12, 13 years before they had this hit in the US. I honestly don't know when their hit started in the Netherlands. Uh, I assume earlier than that because they had such a big lineup of hits over there. But I'm glad they finally were able to break through a little bit in the United States. They were talented enough to have more hits. It just didn't work out for them, I guess. Um, Let me think. Later, they did add some. They added some instruments. I remember was when I listened to a lot of these songs that they had made that never made hits in the United States. They did have other instruments that they kind of turned to later on. I think they were like flutes and saxophones and harmonicas and stuff. I like when a band kind of mixes it up. I honestly can't tell you what the name of those songs were because I only heard them probably like one time, and I did remember thinking that's kind of cool that they started being a little more flexible in their instruments. So that was fun. So, anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this. I think it was a great song. It was an easy song for me. I didn't have to worry about trying to figure out hidden meanings and symbols and stuff like that. It's just a fun song, and I just wanted to toss this out here as a little extra one. If you have a chance, if you could give me a thumbs up on these videos, and if you could subscribe to my channel, I'd be a friend for life. I want to make one really quick comment. I get a lot of comments that are written in my on the bottom of my videos in the comment section. I can't answer all of them. I do look at every single one because every day I go through what's there. I read everything. If I don't respond, because I've had a few people kind of say something, please don't think I don't care. I appreciate every single comment that's made. And so please keep making them because I do read them. But I've had, a couple thousands of comments and I can't respond to them all. I just don't have the time. So I do appreciate them. Keep them coming. And please keep up with the suggestions because who knows, I may pull a quick one of yours out here and play it like I did this one. So, all right, guys, you have a wonderful night. I appreciate each and every one of you watching this. Peace out. I will talk to you soon, okay? Take care.